Hi, everyone. This is Ms. Turner. I wanted to check in with you about the career interest surveys that you all started last week in advisory. We heard from a few teachers that many students weren't able to finish, so we're going to give you some time today to get that done. I want to show you what a completed interest survey should look like. So the directions say highlight any of the statements that are true about you in each section. When you've finished, add them up and write the number of highlighted statements in the column on the right. So in this section A, first section, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 statements. Okay. I went through and I said, I feel like these 2 are true for me. And I wrote the number 2 here. When you're reading the statements, try not to think too much about it, right? So it says, I enjoy math. So do you like doing math? Do you like solving problems in math? If not, or you're kind of a maybe, I would not highlight it. I would just highlight the things that stand out to you as something that you do enjoy doing. All right. So don't think about any of these for too long. Just highlight the ones that are true for you and put the number here. And you're going to do that for every section all the way to section P. Okay. Once you're finished, you want to look at which of the sections you had the most highlighted in. Okay. So for me, I had a lot. I had all 10 highlighted in J. I had 9 in I, 9 in G, and all 10 in E. So I went to the bottom and I decided for myself to highlight E and J because I had all of the statements highlighted in yellow. And then I put G and I in orange because they were kind of the second most for me. I want you to highlight at least 3, but if you have a situation like I did where some of them are tied, you can, do 4 or 5 if you want. Once you've done this, you can go to the website ONet. Okay. So ONet is a pretty cool resource that you're going to use in middle school and in high school. And it allows you to look for jobs by career cluster. And that's what these are. These are career clusters, and each section represents one of the clusters. So for me, my top 2 were education and training and human services. Now, I'm a school counselor in a school, so it kind of makes sense that my top 2 would be related to education and human services, which is, a lot of the counseling type of jobs. So let's take a look. All you do is you go to this pull down menu. Sorry, my mouse is not working very well. And here they are. Here's all the career clusters. So let's say I'm going to check out education and training and then click go. And here are a bunch of jobs that show up under this cluster that I might be interested in. Not surprisingly, it's a lot of different teaching positions, right? But teaching can look very different. It can go all the way from preschool and daycare to someone like a professor in college, right? So, something that you might be interested in here is maybe I want to be an administrator one day. I want to be a principal. When you see the word secondary, that means middle and high school. Okay. Primary is usually elementary school. And when you see the word post-secondary, that means college. So post-secondary meaning after high school. Okay. So anyway, let's say I want to be a principal in a school. If you click this, there's tons of information that you can look at. It can be a little overwhelming. So just you might want to focus on, what skills might I need to have this job? What kind of task would I do? I would definitely take a look at the education that's required. Okay. Like to be a principal or an administrator, you likely are going to have a master's degree plus another sort of degree or certificate. Okay. And you can learn more about that here by clicking. I would also take a look at the wages and employment trends. So how much money do principals typically make? Okay. It's cool because it gives you the median wages for the whole country, but you can also put in a zip code or a state and push go to see what it is for this area. So lots of information here, just kind of check it out, see what stands out to you. You can also push this button to translate the page into Spanish by clicking Si Vamos, and then everything will be translated for you. When you're finished looking, you can just go back and you can either look at another job in this cluster, or you can go here and change and look at a different one. Okay. So that's a quick overview of ONet. We're going to be using this more when you return in January, but I wanted to show it to you today in case you are able to finish your survey. Today, definitely focus on finishing this survey. And I hope you enjoy kind of thinking about what you're interested in, and we will follow up when you return from break. Have a great day.